Okay, we're back with you real quick, and looks like the some technical difficulties. But anyway, we're back. We're back with you, and we're trying to get this set going back up again. So anyway, we're back in Gulf Shores here. The eye's back to southwest, and big area 70, 80-mile-an-hour winds are starting to move in on top of us now. Just our south, and right now we're up here at Gulf Shores. If you look south down here, not very far, about 20 miles south, winds are anywhere from 75 to 85 miles an hour, 90 miles an hour on the eastern side. So what's happening is that this, as the storm rotates up, and these high winds, okay, winds are increased to 90 miles an hour now. I just got the update. Thanks, Chris. So as these winds, right here is the eye, and it's slowly making its way up to the northeast like this. Maybe it's going to cross just west of Gulf Shores in about 5 hours. And what's going to happen is these large, huge waves are the winds doing this. So it's pushing these big, large battering waves just offshore. You can't really tell it because it's like almost whiteout conditions now. The wind's blowing so hard. Large battering waves coming ashore now. Have been all afternoon. So tremendous beach erosion, and things are really getting crazy. So the storm surge is going to pick up. It's picking up now all the way from Dolphin Island. Is probably on they got winds northwest on the backside of the eye. And this is the zero line, which tells you where the winds switch. It's kind of the eye stuff. And if you loop this, you can watch the eye, and it's going to try to track up. And you'll see it bend and curve, and it kind of gives us an idea where the hurricane's going. So everything to the left on the red side, the winds are offshore. So that means that Pascagoula in this area back to the area back west there, all the winds are offshore. So, but everything's coming onshore over on this side. So we're going to have tremendous storm surge and damaging winds, as well as tremendous storm surge coming up toward Gulf Shores, Pascagoula, and Pensacola, and Orange Beach. I was over at the Orange Beach earlier, and I can tell you the road is underwater now. Right here, the bay side, the winds were doing this on the backside of the bay, and the water has come across. This road is impassable now in the Orange Beach area. There's numerous houses, businesses, and condos all along this bay side over the last hour. Okay, we've got winds probably in excess of 75. Your cars rocking hard now. We had water going in north side of Gulf Shores, numerous businesses and everything. Water's going in just on the northwest side of Gulf Shores. This is on the bay side. It's coming across the road. I understand the road may be impossible now on the north side of Gulf Shores. Just got that message just a few minutes ago. So all on this bay side, on this north side, with these winds kind of the northeast and east, it's piling the water in this bay, and now the water's coming into the back. There's all these homes right here on the bay side, and the water and the docks and stuff. They were already into several condominiums and other things going on all along this area. So from Gulf Breeze all the way over to Gulf Shores, Orange Beach, Pensacola, this area is getting hammered with large battering waves, and I can tell you it's getting really extremely balling outside, almost whiteout conditions now as the winds are gusting, really hard. You can see we're up here at top, and probably, gosh, out of the northeast, I'm trying to just get a view out the window. It's basically almost whiteout conditions here now. Because there was so much ocean spray and rain is so heavy, probably sustained at 65. But I mean, go to leave it like maybe gusts to 70, and the winds will continue to pick up as the afternoon goes on. But anyway, the evening, let's see what else we've got here. So the winds maybe look up to 90 now. People are saying 90. So if you just watch the radar, it's continued to move, and it has gotten a little bit better this afternoon. It's not perfect. We've had problems the last 24 hours on the southwest flank. There's an upper level shear coming in and dry air, and it keeps impeding on the southwest flank, and it hasn't been a real clean, closed eye. Now this afternoon, it has improved quite a bit, so where it's almost a solid eye now all the way around here. So if you see this really heavy 55, 65 dBZs. This is where the damaging wind is. And again, it's approaching us. It's not here. We're in a very bad band right now coming on shore. This is winds at 60 to 70 coming on shore. It's on shore now. And this is going to be 70 to probably gust to 85, 90. This is where the very damaging winds are, just immediately northeast of the eye. And that's about 25 miles southwest of us right now, slowly making its way up to the northeast. As it comes up, it's going to affect Dolphin Island. It'll be just to the east of Dolphin Island over to my west. There's Dolphin Island. They're immediately north of the eye now, so their winds are going to be switching. Let's go back to velocity. So Dolphin Island, I know there's been extreme flooding over there today. They've got an offshore flow technically kind of coming off the north. So there's the road that goes north up here. It's underwater. I've had numerous reports. The road north of Dolphin Island is underwater. It's impassable. So the winds are, as this eye tracks just to the south of Dolphin Island here, the winds are going to come hard out of the northwest, which they are now, and then they're going to go back out of the northwest, and then the winds will be out of the north offshore flow. But meanwhile, our storm surge and water and waves are going to actually continue to increase over Gulf shores. And I can tell you the winds are extremely violent outside now, probably gusts to 70, 75 here. The car's rocking really, really hard. And you see on the radar here, I got 65, 78. I got 80-mile-an-hour winds here. And let's see what the height that is. It's not very high. It looks like we're about, not that high on the deal. Let's see. So we're probably a couple thousand feet up from Mobile radar. And let's see what they're 3,000 feet. Winds are about 80 miles an hour, about 3,000 feet above us. So as you have these heavy cores come in, and actually there's another batch of even higher winds just off to our southeast now. And look at this, you got 85, 92, 95-mile-an-hour winds. So as these 80-plus-mile-an-hour winds are coming in from Pensacola, all the way to Gulf Breeze, Orange Beach, the car's really violent. I'm going to get off this upper deck because it's really getting crazy here. These are 80-plus-mile-an-hour winds coming on shore now all along the coast here now. And this is going to get even higher and stronger as these large wind gusts are making their way on shore as this eye continues to track to the northeast. And again, the eye's back southwest of me here, and it's not that far, but the northeast eye wall is about 35 miles southwest of me right now. And if we go back to reflectivity, we can tell you, you just watch this thing. It's pretty intense. Eye, and there's multiple flash flood warnings going on back to my east over Panama City. And this area back here has numerous flash flood warnings, flash flood warnings in this area. Looks like we just had a storm report coming in and see what we've got here. Wind damage. That's just north of my, trees uprooted, snap, roof blown off house now. So that's immediately north of me, about probably 5 miles north of me. They're reporting damage now. Trees uprooted, roofs off, snapped, and roof blown off house. I will tell you, I've got roofs peeling off west of me. That was 2 hours ago. I had sheet metal coming off houses just west of me here. It was a metal roof, and a well-built home too, might add. And that was coming up. So we'll see how this thing wobbles. And it looks like the eye is going to be very close to Gulf shores. It may end up going just over us or just to our east over the next 3 to 6 hours. But the winds are continuing to get worse. Let's go outside here for a minute and see if I can stand up. Uh-oh. 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 It's almost. Hang on a minute. That was interesting. Wow, don't want to do that again. Okay, well, that was interesting. Let me reposition the car and go to a different direction here. I'm sorry. I'm trying not to laugh. That was very interesting. I'm going to reposition the car to get away from the wind side, trying to grab the door, jerk the door out of my hands is what happened. I wasn't laughing about the jerking the door out of my hand, but that's exactly what happened. I popped it, and air got behind the door, and it went flying open like hard. Okay, let's hang on here, guys. Okay, let me put my glasses on. Hang on a second here. Put my helmet on. Okay, here we go. That was really insane. The winds are hard. Okay, let's see what happens here. I can keep out of the rain. Take the back side. It's filming. Let's see how wow. You see the ocean now. It's up to the water's now. The ocean. That's what's the waves. The ocean's now just about even with the top of the dunes now. Right down here. See how the water. It's basically you really have to wait for a surge to come in. It's basically level. I still got this east wind. You see kind of water vortexes going down the beach here. If you see how the ocean's about to connect with this little raceway, this has filled up over the last couple of hours, and as this continues to rise here, that's blowing sand and water. You see these large pounding waves coming in. So as the ocean comes up another couple of feet, then the surge is going to go between the buildings and it's going to cross the highway. So we're going to go underwater here. But again, I'm up on a 2 or 3 story building, parking block here, and we're going to be fine here. But low-lying areas are well underwater now, and numerous reports in the area, all up and down the coast here, numerous reports of water over the road. So that'll only get worse with time. that's kind of what's going on right now, and it's getting crazy. Wow, I'm going to hear the wind blowing. I've got my earphones in, and here. Wow, it was like staying outside in a hurricane. That was crazy. All right, what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to put this up here. So just bear with me a second. Put that up there. I'm going to start another stream, so just hang on. We're going to start another stream and see what we've got here. Looks like a buoy just south of me here. Reporting 90-mile-an-hour winds. Wind speed 79 knots, gusts at 89 knots, which is over about 100. That's just southwest of me. That's buoy KBOA, back southwest of me here. Okay, just bear with me here. We're going to start another stream. Just stay with us. Hope everybody's doing well tonight. Kathy's in her moderating, and we'll, yep, it's pretty crazy in the winds here. Okay, let me switch you. I'm going to get you a different view here. Different view. Trying to do, it's going wide out conditions up here on the top. It's really just, the visibility here is dropping really, really bad. Now, we'll probably have to go back down. I'm just going to point it out a different direction here. I know it's going in and out of focus here. Yeah, the water's crazy, guys. It's raining about 2 to 3 inches an hour here for sure. Okay, I'm going to start Periscope update. Here we go. Okay, car's rocking. You can see the car shaking, guys. It's rocking and rolling here pretty hard right now. Wow. Just watching around me, make sure nothing's going to go flying. There we go, starting another stream. So we're going to be streaming both on YouTube and Periscope. So you're going to hear me cut back over to you guys are watching live on YouTube, and now we're going to go Periscope, and this is going to be an update for the Periscope people. Now we're going to bring up to date real quick what's going on with Hurricane Sally as we're at Gulf Shores here in Southwest Alabama, and the hurricane continues to get a little bit better intensified. The last 4 hours is coming in. The winds are gusting here anywhere from about 70 miles an hour now. We have hurricane force winds. I'll take you outside in just a minute. The winds are really, really hard. I'm in a 3-story parking garage, Gulf Shores, right on the water, and I'll take you outside and show you what's going on. It's pretty extreme. We have whiteout conditions here now, and the radar, the eye is about 30 miles roughly southwest of us, and we'll stop the eye and just do a little research here. And distance-wise, it looks like the eye is just about 30 miles to the southwest of Gulf Shores, moving north-northeast. It's kind of wobbling north and then northeast, so we'll see where it ends up at. But the biggest thing is that's going on right now. Let's go over here to Blasi, and what we're going to do is just talk about the eye and what's going on. And by the way, let's go with the safety tip here first, and that is if you are in the if you're in the Gulf Shores area, Pensacola, Gulf Shores, Orange Beach, now we're getting close to where the really high winds are starting to come in. And again, get to interior hallways, get into put as many walls between you and the outside, get into the interior bathrooms, get on the staircases. If you're in the low-lying area, preferably do not stay in a flooded area. I will tell you, it looks like most people have evacuated the area, but you need to think about if you're in a condo or in a high-rise. There's a lot of condos here at Gulf Shores, a lot of apartment buildings. You can get into the interior hallway. It looks like some of these are rated. I see a lot of storm shelters up and hurricane shelters up, but if the glass starts breaking and we start to have flying debris, especially when we get about as we start getting that 9 to 1 a.m., 9 p.m. to 1 a.m., this is when we're going to get the really damaging winds coming ashore. Now I'm going to go with my Periscope people and give you a real quick update. So what's happening is the eye is back southwest here. Here's the eye, back southwest. And so if you're at Pascagoula Gulfport area, the winds are offshore at about 80 miles an hour on the backside of the eye. And this is the zero line, kind of when the winds come out of the north to where they're onshore now, the southeast and northeast. And so the eye is basically making this way up to the north. But what's happening is we've got this tremendous storm surge, anywhere from 4 to 8 feet, coming northward. And you got these large battering waves, and we'll go outside here and watch it. And the beach, we have a tremendous beach erosion all the way from Pensacola, Orange Beach, all the way over to Gulf Shores, all the way over to the western tip, and then also over here to the western tip, back west of Gulf Shores. Over here at Dolphin Islands also had a lot of roads and stuff off from that area. So that's what's going on right now. Is this hurricane continues to track to the northeast, the eye, slowly as it comes up. It's going to track probably just near and west of Gulf Shores, and they've got it about 25 miles southwest of here at about 1 in the morning. But I really think that they're extremely damaging. We've basically got damaging winds in here now. There's been reports just north of me of roofs coming off, some buildings and trees being uprooted. That's just immediately north of Gulf Shores. I can tell you this afternoon, this is from Periscope people watching live. Over the last 2 hours, we've been surveying all along the highway here, from all the way from Pensacola to Orange Beach, this area just along the highway here on the backside of the bay. The water was all the way up to the top. And I will tell you, there's numerous condos, numerous business here, all through this area here. Over the last 3 hours, water are going into numerous businesses, condos, also just on the north side of Gulf Shore and the low line area where the little bay backs up in here, crosses just north of here. Water's over the road. It's now, I understand, water's across the highway north of Gulf Shore. So I don't know if we can get out of the city, but I believe water's across all 4 lanes now. And there's homes and businesses, and the streets were flooded. I saw some water rescues going on with the boats about an hour ago, back just to the northwest of Gulf Shore, so right up in here, just northwest on the backside of the bay. But the bay here, on this little bay back here, the water has been surging in here, going westward, and the water is very deep. And the water is very deep all on those houses and on the bay side. And then we have large battering waves. Very destructive waves are coming on shore and have been all afternoon, and they're getting much worse now. We got these big, large battering waves coming on shore here on the south side, and tremendous beach erosion all the way from Pensacola Beach, Gulf Breeze, all the way down to Orange Beach, Gulf Shores, all the way over back here to Dolphin Island. Just large, damaging waves all afternoon in this area. And again, the highest winds are approaching. Some are coming on shore now, 75, 72, and it looks like there's a big area of 75 to 86 mile an hour winds now south of Pensacola. And all these 75 to 80 mile an hour winds, you can see what they're doing here is they're rotating up to the northwest, west-northwest. And if we look at this radar, you see these winds continue to pile in. But again, the most damaging winds are just back to my south here, and it actually looks like just to my southeast, and these will rotate up to the northwest as the afternoon and the evening continues. This barrier of high winds will come onshore over the next 3 or 4 hours, and that's when we expect power outages, additional roof flying debris, roof damage, and the storm surge will intensify as we approach that midnight hour. And actually, as the hurricane passes us and goes over us and passes, I can tell you that as the eye gets up in this area, then the full onslaught, when we switch from a northeast wind we have right now, because the eye's back to our southwest, we go to this east wind and then southeast. As the eye passes, it gets even with this and passes at around midnight hour, and the winds will come out this strong southerly, like right here, even with the eye. As soon as this eye gets up in this general area, then the full storm surge onslaught is going to be coming in full throttle. That's probably going to be about 11 to 3 a.m. in the morning. It's going to be very intense storm surge, and expect quite a bit of storm surge water damage in this area. So anyway, that's what's going on right now. And for people in Periscope, man, we're going to bring that up to you. And we got YouTube going, where you can watch this on 20 hourly video on YouTube as well as Periscope. And again, it looks like I've got a break here, so I'm going to take the camera out and show the people real quick on Periscope here what it looks like inside, because it's got a little break here. The winds just went from ballistic mode. There's you see out there, look at the waves. I don't know if you can see that very well, but you can see the waves are pretty big, and they continue to increase just offshore here. The water surge up here now is that the ocean, the whole ocean has rose about probably 1.5 2 foot over the last 2 hours here. And what it's doing is because of better ways, as the water continues to rise here, as the water's rising, the water is already going in between the buildings here. And over the next 4 or 5 hours, we'll have high tide. I believe it's close to 10:40 to 40 here tonight. And as the water continues to rise, the water will surge between the buildings and going out to the main road here, which is how I see a few people driving out there. If we go just east of here, not very far, the roads are blocked now. This is the Goshen Church. Just east of here, the roads are underwater as you go east toward Orange Beach. The water's encroaching the road in multiple places. You see how deep the water is there now. So as the storm surge comes across in between these buildings, it will go out to the main road. And that's really close. We're probably about 3 or 4 hours away from that to totally happen. But you see how big these waves are. Again, I'm on a 4-story parking garage, and you can see how high this pole right here is about 22 foot off the ground, and the waves are about just a little bit lower than this pole right here as the crow flies out there. So we've had some 15-foot waves just offshore there, about 100 yards. And they're continuing. Look how large and huge battering waves are coming ashore now. And again, this is all in the Gulf Shores here. Pensacola, Orange Beach, Gulf Shores. This whole area here has the waters continue to rise. Storm surge is on the way. It's already encroaching the beach in several locations. And we do have overwash. Look at those waves. The waves are huge. So anyway, this is kind of a real quick update from this area. But right now, the things are rapidly going downhill, and there is some damage in the area. But we'll expect more damage as higher winds come this general direction between now and midnight. So that's a real quick update on Periscope and YouTube. And wow, this is pretty crazy. So everybody stay safe and if you got an evacuation area, get out. Obviously, if you're in a flood zone area, and watch the rising water. If you're along the coastline or those back bays and those back areas, watch the water because it's going to rise pretty rapidly over the next 3 to 6 hours as the eye approaches. It's going to get really tough here in a little while. We appreciate it. So if you guys on Periscope, we will come back up here probably in about, let's say an hour or two. I've got some more things. We've got to get some lights going here because it's going to get pitch black here really soon. In the next couple hours, it's going to get really dark, and that's when the really bad stuff's going to start coming ashore. So we want to make sure we can see it, and we can kind of go from there. So anyway, that's it. So we'll bring back with you guys on Periscope here, and we'll get back with you here in a little bit, about an hour or so, okay? Thank you for tuning in this evening. We appreciate it. Okay, that one's done. Okay, YouTube. Location, we're in Gulf Shores right now. Right in Gulf Shores, right here on the water. We take that out, trying to focus on the window there. You can see outside or not. See the waves. Yeah, Gulf Shores, Alabama. That's correct. And again, it's really, really. There's no on the camera there. You have to keep watching the camera off, but the waves are really large outside. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to. I'm going to let. Yeah, thank you. We appreciate it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this go. I'm going to keep it going, but I'm going to just let it go right here for a minute. Let's see, there's no other way. I'm trying to think how I'll do this. Yeah, conditions are really tough here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably take YouTube down. There we go. Yeah, around midnight, 1 a.m. So we're in that time frame. 11 a.m. is when the worst will come in here. Yeah, Rain X. I do have Rain X on there. Yes, I put Rain X on there big time. I'll just keep it going, guys. It's raining like 3 inches an hour here. It's just absolutely crazy flooding rains here. It's heavy torrential rains. So I'm sorry about the stream. It's just when you're in hurricanes, there's no way to control the stream, the what you're seeing outside and those kind of things, because it is pretty crazy. Let's do this here. Let's do this. You'll know that I've been outside here. Let's do this. How about this? This is going to be a shocker. How about that? I look like a wet dog, don't I? How about that? Yeah, I've been outside. It's been blowing, guys. Look at that. Yeah, it's been blowing. Yeah. So anyway, that's what is going on right now. So we're going to hang out here in Gulfstream. Just got another storm report. Let's see what happened here. Okay, intense flooding. That's just west of me. Just past stop sign, past road. Okay, Lee Callaway Bridge Road is completely underwater. Just west of me, 1 mile west of me, and just east of me. The roads are underwater. Yeah. Yeah, numerous reports just keep coming in. More and more roads are blocked, and more roads are going underwater. And I'm sure if I went down on the surface streets, you know what? Would you guys? Let me give you a thumbs up. How many people want to go down and go drive around real quick before it gets dark? Oh, okay. Thank you, Diane. I appreciate that compliment. I feel like a wet dog right now. It's been blowing here. I mean, I'm soaking wet. Um, we might go. You guys want to go take a tour around town real quick before it gets pitch black and it's too dangerous? Yeah, yeah. The waves are really big. You want to go out? Okay, thumbs up. You guys ready? You guys want to go drive around? Here we go. I know what you guys want to do. You want to go drive, see what's going on. Sounds this parking garage. Here we go. All right, let's go do it. Haha. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Let me tell somebody. Make a call here real quick. I'm going to go drive around real quick before it gets dark. I'm going to go drive around. Yeah. Can you hear me? I'm going to go down on the city streets and drive around. Yeah. Other people with me. How's that sign for you? No skateboarding. I do not think I'll be skateboarding down this ramp. I'm sure it looks enticing, though, if you're a skateboarder. It's very steep. Wow. Here we go. Well. We'll go out west of town here. I know it's flooded. Matter of fact, there's an area I can take you to. It's probably flooded really bad. Yeah, exit. Yep, let's do that. Here we go. Oh, yeah, here comes the wind. Okay. Wow. Look at the water coming off the gutters. Look at that. Looks like a fire hose. Okay, guys, I got to watch for flying debris. Stuff because sending. Okay, the lights are all. Looks like that broke off. Do you think it's all right to go and drive around a little bit and then come right back? Yeah, it's good. I mean, I was just talking about that here. Let's go take a look and see what we got going on. Jeff, what you want to go east or west? We could go back up to where it's flooded up there, just north of us here. You want to do that real quick? Okay, so we're going to take you around. We're going to make a U-turn here, guys. We're going to take you. Okay, guys, we're going to take you right here, just north. This is Gulf Shores, and let's go right here. It's flooded really bad, just here. So I'm going to go over here. It's 59, and right now we are on 182. 182. Yeah. Okay, my winds are out of the northeast here. I've got about looks like about an 05 wind. That means that hurricane's back southwest of me, which it is. It's going to be interesting to see if we stay completely. You've got a little bit of debris in the road. People are backing up their cars next to parking garages here, trying to stay out of the storm surge. The water is about 6 inches deep, westbound lanes. Look how deep the water is. Look how deep the water is. On the westbound lanes, that's inland freshwater. There's a city police department there's going through about 8 inch deep water. That's going to be the eastbound lanes of 182, just east of 59. So eastbound lanes that's inland water. That's not salt water from the ocean. That's just inland water from the torrential rain we've had here the last 4 or 5 hours, really all day. But it's raining. It comes in waves. We're going to go right here to 59, and we're going to go just north here. Okay, there's the park to the left. And we'll go up there. I'll take you some areas.
Do you want to lead the way or you want me to? Okay.
Okay, I've got emergency vehicles up north here. I got emergency vehicles coming south. So we got emergency vehicles. I don't know if that's a police fire or that's, I'm not sure who that was, but I do know there's roads under water right up here, not very far. I'll show you that. It's right up here. A couple little places that, some low-lying areas of water and little tributaries just north here on 59, not very far. Right to my left here, I've got water coming in, and I'll turn left right here. This is a parking lot. This is a street. I've got water around the houses right here. Let me turn. Let's see what street I can go on here. Right up here, it's really bad. Just give me just about another block here. I'll show you. Yeah, this area. Let me show you here. Yep. So this is going to be Windmill Ridge Road. I'm on the south side of the Bay Bridge. Okay, now I can't go down there, but I'm going to turn it real slowly here. Shows road closed. This is under about 1.5 to 2 foot water, just on power flash. That's about 2 foot of water right in the middle of the road there. There was a big truck with a big boat about an hour ago going down this road, and the water's 3 feet deep in front of me there, about 2 blocks west of me. This is going to be at 59 and William Mill Road, Ridge Road. It's 3 feet deep water now on this road. That's going to be just north of Gulf Shores, 182 and 59, about 3/4 of a mile on the right side, the left side of the road, in this shopping center here. And there's water trying to go in some of these condos. It's very deep there. It's way above the tires here. If I went down there, I'd just go down there about 20 yards, I'd be underwater. Here's some more law enforcement officials are coming this way. We got they're probably monitoring the bridge area. Looks like we've got a couple of them coming. Yep. Okay, I've got a fire truck. Looks like he might be going on a water rescue. Okay, I've got an engine company. We got a fire truck running here. There he goes. Yeah, so we've got engine companies responding. I can tell you, there's debris in the road here. I don't know what flew off of. There's already debris in the road. Came off sheet metal or something. Came as a sign. There's all kinds of debris on the road. So engine company's running south. I don't know if he's got, who knows what he may be going on a medical call or who knows, water rescue. I don't know what's going on there with the 911 call. This is a little between the two bays. The water's. Let me stop you here. Let me show you what's going on. The water's already to the bottom of the bridge here. Look at the water. It's right outside my window here. The water. This is the Bay Bridge. You see where I'm at here? Look at the Bay Bridge. Okay, the water. This is all going under the water. It's rising. It continues to rise. We'll see how deep it gets. But the backside bays are all filling up. And that's going to be the backside. That's going to be Shelby Lake over here. Shelby Lake is full of water. It's pushing to the west with the winds, and you got little lagoon, and the water is really deep now. Look at the road here. This is going underwater now. This is another area. It's underwater. This is all underwater now. That's up about another foot from what it was about 40 minutes ago. Al's looker, yeah, but he's up on stilts, so he'll probably be okay as far as first level. But it's getting deeper and deeper. So that's we'll continue to watch this. All these areas here along 59 here, just north of Gulf Shores, all the inbound lanes. Those are people are coming out of those houses back there. This is all getting really deep. So as you can see, as the water continues to fill up, it won't take much longer before we actually all the roads are going to become impassable. And this backside of the lake here, look at this. Wow, it's almost across the road here. Both sides of the road, it's probably 3 to 6 inches deep. I've got water right here on my right-hand side, and this is where the two bays connect. Shelby Lake over here, across 59 here, the water is inundating. It's up high enough now. It's totally closing off this area. It's going to be south of Arby's, north of Gulf Shores, north of 159, 59, and 182. But these two lakes here is now filled up. and this is becoming a big, huge lake. It's going to connect across both areas. It's very deep now. You see this? Look at the water. So, yeah, this is getting deep. Yeah. So it won't take much longer that these roads should be impassable. So we'll go back in town, and I'm going to turn around and go back into town, and we'll go back and see, because it won't take much longer. The water keeps piling in, and the hurricane gets closer. This road will be 100% impassable probably within another hour. It'll be probably several feet deep. This is the area we talked about earlier, and it looks like we've got more emergency vehicles heading south. So we're going to make a U-turn here and go back to my south. We've got several people leaving the area. You can see, look on this other side here. Yep. You got numerous emergency vehicles both sides, but this is getting close to, just come up another 6 inches, and this will be very deep through here. You can see this car here. You see how he's hitting the water. He doesn't realize how deep it is. See, it's almost, it's water is now completely solid across the road now. So it's just going to get deeper by the minute. The road's going to, look at the lakes here. It's completely connected now. It's a solid wall of water. These two bays had completely filled in, and now it's across 59. This will be impassable. I'm going to say within the hour it will be impassable out of northbound out of Gulf Shores. Will be impassable as a hurricane continues to approach. And look, this is southbound lane. Look how deep it is. The whole right side here is filled up with water. Somebody's trying to go down that road. He's backing up now because it's underwater. See, everything's filling up. It's like a big bowl. Everything's filling up because it's got winds driving the water in from the east in the bays, and now the bays are coming across 59, and now the ocean is also rising as the eyes continue to approach from the southwest. This will continue to get deeper and deeper. Still, looks like he'll probably be okay. It's not going to get. I don't think it's going to get 6 foot deep, but it's going to keep getting up. And again, it's just south of just below the bridge here, maybe a foot, maybe about 2 foot, looks like below the bridge. So that gives you an idea. Okay, I'm going to hang this back up here. Yeah, I've got the. Hang on, everybody. I've got. Answer this call here. Did you call me on the radio? Jeff, did you call? Maybe it was Jason. Okay, thank you. High tide, I believe, and I got to double check. I believe it is at 10:45-ish, 10:50-ish, something like that. Jeff, you run a one west or east here? Let's go west here and check it out, and then we'll go back east. We got some. Yeah, that was radio traffic. There's probably multiple people keying up on the frequency, and it gave me a squelch tone. But there is some emergency vehicles also in the area that passed a few minutes ago, but they're not around me right now. Some fire trucks or a fire truck, an engine company. They could have went on some kind of call. Okay, this is very deep. Okay, I'm on 182 now, eastbound. Yeah, 182 just west of 59 is getting more and more of the lanes are filling up with water. This is inland freshwater flooding is the biggest thing going on right now. That's where the water's the deepest. It's from all the rain, and the storm surge hasn't breached the dunes per se on the south side here, but I do expect that will happen at some point. Not yet. Ooh, this is close. Ooh, okay. I got salt water coming off. Okay, I've got water in this parking garage. It's filling up to my left. Yeah, the water. I can see the waves are above my road. I'm going westbound here, and the water. As I look to the left, I can see waves higher than the road. Back to my left here. Ooh, there's a parking garage. Maybe I can do that. Let me see if I can do that. Oh, that's interesting. No, that's blocked. Can't do that. Oh, that looks bad right there. Look at this. This hurricane warning flags. Let's see what this does here. Look at this water here. That's about 6 inches. Oh, wow, wow, wow. Let's go look at this. Ooh, that's deep. That was really deep. Whoa. That was super deep water. Let's see what this how bad this backwater was. See how bad it is. Looks like there's multiple people back here. There's a private dock. Don't think I can see the ocean from here. Not far from it, though. Let's get on this parking garage here for a second. See if I can just look back out there. Yeah, the water's, you see there's all kinds of debris in here. Water's pouring off the roof. It's pretty deep. The winds are picking up. Can't see the ocean from here, but it's pretty deep. No pets are allowed. All right. Wow. Okay, we'll get out of this little area here. Thought we might be able to see the ocean right there. Sometimes you can look in between the buildings. You can see the ocean, the waves. But I can tell you it's really deep. The water's about 6 inches. Uh-oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Did you see that, folks? That was like about a foot of water coming off that exit ramp right there. So won't be out here much longer. Hey, Jeff, I'm coming back eastbound. Water's getting really, really deep eastbound. Eastbound lanes are like totally going underwater. It's about probably a foot deep. I have to hold the media. Yeah, so the water's getting extremely deep. You see, I'm riding the left side of the road. The water's it's fresh water right now. It's not ocean water. It's just fresh water inland flooding. It's filling up, and it's about 6 inches to a foot deep. And the outside eastbound lane, inside outbound lane. That's what I meant. Inside eastbound lane is what I should say. I'm gonna have to just go just to the left here to keep it from. It's getting deep. This is the park area. This is the Gulf Shores Public Beach area. The water is, as you can see, it's the road's almost curb to curb now. It's about 6 inches across, almost curb to curb. This is some inland flash flooding. This is inland flash flooding. They're forecasting, 15 to 20, maybe 25 inches in rain. Yeah. Internet connection here. The winds are getting really high again. Turn off the stream. You're gone. No, I think we're back. Wow. Jeff, the water looks really, really deep. Okay. Can you guys hear me? We're back. Can you guys hear me okay? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me currently. Can you give me a thumbs up if you hear me? We're back. Okay. What happened? Yeah, some kind of power flash, and then the cell source went dead. Okay, water's about a foot deep now, all along. It's really deep now, folks. Getting very deep in the eastbound lanes. I don't know if you can see that. Just out my window here. Yep, you can hear you. Thank you. No, it's very deep. Again, all this Gulf Shore area is filling up with water. Again, this is inland flooding from torrential heavy rains. Okay, there's my fire engine. He's on some kind of medical call, I'm sure. Something happened there at this condominium complex. Let's go west here. Let's just go out. Let's go out here. Jeff, I'm going to run east here a little bit and see what I can find. I'll come right back. So let's go back out here. If you guys are back with us, okay, good. Let's see what we can find here. I know it's deep. So we got Shelby Lake just to my northeast here, and it's overrunning its banks both north and on the south side here. 182 is going underwater. It's very deep here now. Just all the the eastbound lanes are about a foot deep now. I'll probably have to turn back around and get back in the parking garage here. The water, let me see if it's breached it's inland water. Don't see any salt water coming in yet. As far as okay, I got white. Okay, this you don't see this every day. Hang on, I've got white caps. I've got white caps. The winds are east. The winds are on the east, northeast, whatever, 70, 80 miles an hour. And I've got white caps going down Highway 182. Look at that little vortex on the water. Wow, you guys see that? That little spin up, not a tornado, just a little wind vortex. But I've got white caps on 182. This is eastbound lanes. It's got about 6-inch white caps. Well, Gulf State Park is the area I'm entering. They got about 2 foot deep water there. This is the area right now where I've got white caps. Grand Beach Resort condominiums, very deep water. And I think the road's going to be impassable right here where this back Shelby Lake. I think right in here, the road's going to be impassable when we get out here. Like I said, we're going to be heading back to the parking garage. I can tell you, just looking out my window here, it's probably about 2 foot below the sand dune here, but I can see white vapor coming off the water about 100 yards to my north of the road. Water's extremely deep, and that's going to be in the Dog Pond Lake Shelby area on the southwestern part of Lake Shelby is overrunning. It's big time inundation on the southwest bank. Okay, I'm getting very close to this area now. Yeah, the southwest side is overrunning bad. All the water's getting shoved to this. All the water's getting shoved all back in here. It's overrunning in numerous areas. Look at the water's up to almost the road here. It is up to the road actually. Now, no road just northwest of here is impassable. Orange Beach is just up the road here. Let's stop here. See what the winds are doing here. Kind of northeast. You got the lodge at the golf at State Park at Hilton there. Yeah, we're not going to stay out on the road very much longer. It's getting dark, and I'm going to be back in the parking garage very shortly before the really bad winds and the really bad flying debris gets here, and it's on its way. You see how far it's away? It's about 25 miles. Oh boy, yeah, it's really bad. Just about south. There we are right here, and look at the bad stuff coming. It's not very far. It's about 25 miles. It's about 15 miles southwest of me. Very, very high winds. 92 to 95 mile an hour winds just south of me coming up. There's the eye, just nailing the eye. So about 2 hours, we're going to have damaging winds and probably power outages. Okay, Lake Shelby here is getting higher and higher. Look over the water. They got big time white caps on Lake Shelby. This is going to be the south shores of Lake Shelby. It's got huge white caps on them from the strong northeast winds, driving the water back down here to the highway. Yep. Yes. Let me see if I can get over to Orange Beach real quick. Around this little lodge here. Orange Beach is up. It's up the road. Okay, gotta watch this road here. Got some more people coming. Yep. Orange Beach is the area was that earlier where we had a lot of properties, condos. Myrtle Beach, there's a lot of businesses over in this area with water going into condos, houses, businesses all along this road right in here. You know, the really bad stuff's not very far away, and I don't want to do this. So I'm gonna, because what's going to happen is my winds are out of the northeast. If my winds were to whip around to the east southeast, the storm surge in the water will absolutely overrun this road. So it's getting too high risk. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the parking garage and get ready because my winds are about 060, 070 it looks like, maybe even 080. So as the hurricane approaches, if my wind goes from kind of this northeast, and if the eye absolutely goes just to my west, my winds will immediately crank to the south, and that's when the storm surge will overrun this area right here. It'll be water encroaching all the dunes and coming over this road very fast. So I'm going to make my way back into Gulf Shores here and get into a parking garage up about 3 floors because it's not. Is it going to happen? It's coming. I know it's coming. It won't be long. And because those high winds are just southwest of me now, and as soon as that wind whips around to the southerly direction and southwesterly direction, it's right now. I've still got a kind of a northeast wind, so it's keeping the high water. It's building, but as soon as that wind comes around to that southeast and southerly direction, that storm surge is going to come ripping north, and it happens really fast as that wind changes direction. So that's what we don't want to be in this low lying area when that happens. So we're going to get back to the parking garage. And it's getting dark. As you can see, it's getting dark pretty quick now. It's about 6:50 Central Time. I'm going to put this back up here. Hello from London. If anybody's turning left. But at least the arrow's got the right direction of the wind. It's from the right side of the road to the left side, which is correct. There we go. Now we can go eastbound, westbound. There's one in westbound. This is all going to be underwater here in about 2 to 4 hours. All of it is, especially where these bays are coming across the road. See, the winds are picking up. The visibility is dropping as those intense winds and rain bands start moving on shore. Even stronger ones, the visibility will drop considerably, and that's when the damaging winds and the storm surge will get more extreme. Hopefully, the internet and the power will stay on here. I hope. Hope we don't lose that. That'll be a problem if it happens. So our stream may go down at some point. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop YouTube here in a little bit because I've got to get some lights mounted and getting ready to get those ready for what's getting ready to happen next here. Just a second here. Yep. Okay. Do it from here and I'll go back up top. Yeah, blue shed. Couldn't find no blue shed down here. Let's do this here. An emergency fire truck's next door. Okay. Wow. Okay. Open this parking garage. So we're down here on the water. You gotta make sure that you're up out of the storm surge. You see, if we turn this first, second floor here, you'll find all the cars. Everybody's trying to make sure that they're staying out of the storm surge area. One more floor, I think. Yeah, second floor, third floor. You know, if that's the top floor, may have to come back down a floor. Yeah, I don't think I want this floor. I'll go up and look real quick. Let's just stay on that floor right there because I got to get back out of the wind and water. Uh-oh. Okay, it's really bad. The winds are, they're 75 plus. Watch this. So just turn the corner here, guys. It's going to be like white out and the car's going to go rocking. You see that? Look at the spray coming across the top of this roof here. So my wind, I'm pointing right in the wind. I'm pointing like just about 05 here, 04. My winds are really screaming now out of the east northeast. I'm sustained here at 65. Matter of fact, the poles, the light poles in this parking lot they're moving back and forth about a foot, back and forth. They're going to go flying. You know, winds are, yeah, they're going to go flying. Probably about 2 hours, hour and hour, 2 hours. When we start getting to 85 to 95 and 100, we're going to start having flying debris. Yeah, it won't be much longer. Another couple hours, we're going to have lots of flying debris. Definitely have stuff flying through the air. I'm going to go down. I'm going to go back down one level, get out of this wind, get my lights hooked up, and get ready for some crazy stuff here. Okay, let me look at the ocean. Let's peek over the edge here real quickly. This is pretty crazy. Right over the edge here, you probably can't see it. It's a whiteout. The ocean, it's whiteout conditions. The water's getting higher and higher. I can see it's higher. At some point, we'll bring the stream back up when the water's probably breaching the dunes and coming over the dunes and probably surging between the buildings. We'll bring the stream back up and do that, whatever that happens. Okay. So thank you guys for your support. Thank you for tuning in. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna probably drop this for just an hour or so or 30 minutes, and then I'll bring it back up once things are getting a little bit more crazier. Okay. Thank you guys for your support, and we'll get back with you in a little bit.